Hi, I'm Dumbo Dan from SampleLibraryReview.com. We're taking a look at Forest Kingdom 1 and 2 today. It's the current VST Buzz special. It looks like you got about 11 days to take advantage of picking up Forest Kingdom 1 for about 100 USD. Here's the exciting part. Forest Kingdom 1 and the Forest Kingdom 2 upgrade. You get both of them for about $150 US. So let's dig in, take a listen to some of the sounds, and tell you what I think about the instrument. Forest Kingdom was created by Eduardo Tarilonte. I had the great pleasure of interviewing Eduardo a couple weeks ago. I'll be sure to include a link to the interview in the description below. Together, the library's download has over 20 gigabytes, got over 300 instrument patches, and over 300 of these MIDI grooves that we'll get to in just a minute. Harps, there's a really nice legato voice, and some chanting voices, and then a really large collection of these sonic landscapes. Nice collection of percussion. Some fantasy creature instruments that are kind of fun. Now, this is a pretty unique library. As you can tell, it's got a lot of character to it. Eduardo, the developer, really focused on the inspiration of the forest, and that's why it has some of this mythical sound to it. Now, if you're looking to pick up a Forest Kingdom 1, I highly recommend you go ahead and get the bundle Forest Kingdom 2. It's another almost 14 gigabytes of great sounding world instruments. It's got about 300 patches ranging from flutes, harps, percussion. There's more fantasy creatures and more of the great voice instruments. It also has more of the swishes, and then the way the percussion is set up, I really love the way it is doing the green key switches actually trigger some kind of MIDI performance. Within the engine, it's tempo sync to your DAW, by the way, if you're curious. There's also the additional performance grooves. what's great about those grooves is those are separate MIDI files that you can just load right into your DAW, load up the corresponding instruments, and you can get those grooves right away, digging and manipulating them. I'm a big fan of construction kits, especially when they are with individual MIDI, so you could kind of change it out, create your own musical lines, your own melodies, and really kind of craft it into something new. But those performance grooves are a really great starting point. Now, the huge pros for me is just a couple instruments sound so great. I would use them as premium instruments. The harps just really sound beautiful and fantastic. The flutes, even these clay flutes, which I would never really think about, if I need them for a specific kind of ethnic sound, that engine legato and all those different articulations just sound great. The soundscapes, there's so many of these things in version 2. It's really out of control how much there is to dig in. The fantasy creatures, these are cool, but I'm not sure where I might use those. Maybe they'll come in handy. This ethereal female solo voice, the other big, huge plus are all of these performance grooves MIDI that they have. And what I really love about this in the instrument is the ability to just, audition the different grooves, and from there, kind of nail down, I kind of like this groove, it'll work for the tempo I need, but just having, a starting point, I think that'll be really valuable. As far as the cons go, this is in best service engine. It does work really well. Make sure you update to the latest version. If you're not familiar with it, it's going to take you just a little bit of time, to kind of get a little better feel for it. The only other con is this is so specific. It is very niche sounding library. It does have a very ethnic jungle sound to it. But I think that if you need that ethnic flavor, especially this specific kind of jungle-y, remote fantasy flavor to an orchestral track, whether it's trailer work or whether you're an electronic musician looking to add a new dimension and create some world beat, I think there's a lot of benefit to that, even though the library is so specific. Just a quick note, VST Buzz is one of Sample Library Review's partners. If you buy through our link, we'll get a small commission that'll go towards helping us keep the website going, putting out more reviews and videos like this. So what about you guys? Do you have a favorite Eduardo Tarilonte library? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and head over to samplelibraryreview.com for the latest news and reviews.